Extracurriculars were actually like probably my favorite part of UCC. I'd say it's an incredibly important part of the student life there, because I guess outside of academics, you're doing like clubs, teams, the arts as well, and there's just a lot of different options for whatever you're interested in.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Yeah, so I guess the people I've gotten to know over the years. So I went to UCC from like 2016 to 2024, and got to know a lot of great friends there and classmates, also teachers, and I think it's like the lasting connections you build. Like currently, I'm like going to my second year of university, but I'm still like well connected, and like some of my best friends are still from UCC. Like I stay connected with my teachers as well, and it's just like a generally very supportive group of people, and I think it's an amazing community to be in, like both pre-graduation and post-graduation. I'd say I really like the culture and values. I'd say it's a very important aspect of UCC to communicate clearly that we're built on a culture of like mutual respect for everyone, and also like diversity, and the ability to get to know many different perspectives while also maintaining like academic excellence and rigor, and like kind of a sense of honor as well. I'd say like throughout like all of our events throughout the years, we get to know that, and also by being a student, it's being in classes, I think, is very unique at UCC because we really set a standard for like doing well in classes, and being the best of ourselves to the best that we can. So I think that's something I've really appreciated as well. I guess it's evolved. Like when I just started, I was still getting to know the school better. Kind of just saw it as somewhere, just school, going to it every day. But over the years, and being at it for so long, I'd say it's more evolved into like a community and something I look forward to, or I really enjoy being a part of, rather than just like school to go to every day. Because it's you're building those connections, you're having those experiences, and it's really shaped my life. And I say that's been really meaningful, a really meaningful part of my life in general. Yeah, I say the leadership is super incredibly supportive. It's the good thing about UCC is I think you can any student can approach like any senior member of the leadership whatever we want, and just have like a casual conversation with them, and they're always very supportive. Like they get to know you really well, and really feel like you belong at the school with their support. I think just getting to know all the students, and kind of supporting them however they need. Also, just being able to be there at different events. You see them. It's just really reassuring and supportive. I say it's very rigorous, of course. So not just the IB years, but the pre IB years as well. I say builds a really strong foundation, even starting from like the prep school. Just being able to expect like a certain level and quality to work, which really helps because I think being able to set that foundation like from the junior level, and just kind of setting that expectation to like being able to have learning strategies, like learn the content clearly in class, study strategies. It's just something you kind of continuously grow over the years. I think in that way, UCC is really great because you really get to like develop along a path rather than like suddenly put in a lot of effort in the later years. It's really continuous, I think. So you really develop as a person, and I think that's really important. Extracurriculars were actually like probably my favorite part of UCC. I'd say it's an incredibly important part of the student life there because I guess outside of academics, you're doing like clubs, teams, the arts as well. And there's just a lot of different options for whatever you're interested in. Like I think there at this point there might be like almost 70 clubs. So whatever like a student might be interested in, like robotics, some type of sport like history, art, there's always something for everyone to get involved in. So you really feel like you belong, finding those like groups within the community. And other than that, there's a lot of leadership opportunities as well, which I think are just really great for whatever experiences you might be looking for. So I think that's incredibly uh, a great part of the student life there. Oh, I really love the teachers. I'd say like as I mentioned, I still like keep in touch with a lot of my teachers, go back and visit them from time to time. I'd say like they're not just there to teach you, they're really there to support you, whatever you might be needing, and they really want to see you do well, you know. I think um over the years I've seen like all the teachers at UCC really take care in supporting like every student and just getting to know their own abilities and like background and what might work for them the best. And they really take the extra effort, you know, extra help sessions, for example, outside class. They just offer those and also just try to, I guess, find customized ways of supporting every student and making sure they achieve their full potential. So very supportive. Yeah, I'd say, well, I'd say like all the students are supportive of one another, although like not everyone might be friends, but like we're all, I guess, recognizing that we're part of a shared community, and I think it really feels like a brotherhood, as some would describe it. Because you know I think no matter who you're talking about, they can always be there to support you. And I really feel like after graduation, you can really just be comfortable with reaching out to anybody from your class or from the UCC community. And I think in that way, it's just very like together. And I feel like that's not something you find in like a lot of schools. I think UCC is really powerful in that one aspect, and I really appreciate that. I mean, I guess it really depends on the person and their own experiences, but I think just being able to find something for yourself. I kind of touch upon that in like clubs, but in general, I think like whatever you're looking for, like whatever type of experience you're looking for, I think UCC offers all of that. Like for example, if you're an athlete, we have some of the best sports teams in Canada. Or if you're just very academically focused, we have some like the best academic support outside of classes, a really rigorous curriculum. Even if like you just there for like the community or location, I think there's really just everything that you can. Yeah, definitely. I think everything about that is just probably the best in Toronto. The location is like right in Midtown, so I think it's in a good location. It's in a pretty quiet location as well, so it's a really nice area to go to school. And facilities wise, I think we have really amazing facilities. Like we have a great track, and it's like I guess renovated often, and like hockey arenas. Classrooms are amazing. I'd say like the school just always maintains its facilities really well, like the fields, and like it's a great learning environment because you're always comfortable in the classrooms, and I think that's very important for learning as well. Uh, I'd say like it's boarding is like just another just part of the community. I wouldn't say they're like separated at all. I'd say like we have classes together, clubs, stuff like that, and I think that's really great as well. Like being able to just belong, even if you're boarding or in the day program. It's like we're friends. It's great. So yeah, I say both. Very great. In school, I'd say there are a lot of events where students can get to know some of the alumni community, especially based in Toronto. The alumni, like they come here for events like Founders Dinner, Association Day, and I think just getting to know them during school was really inspiring for me, I guess, because like looking at how far they've gone, they come in to speak at assemblies and stuff like that as well, and just being inspired about like the world of possibilities after UCC, I think was really helpful for me in like starting my career journey. And during university, I think I've really maintained a good connection with the alumni network as well. We have a great network called the Common Ties Network, which is like a platform we can get to know like other old boys from older classes, and they're super helpful and really nice. They're always happy to like chat with graduates or even students on how they what has helped them and like any share any advice they might have. So I've gotten to know a lot of people where I'm going to school now in New York, who are actually from UCC, and they've been very supportive and really really great mentors to me. Oh yeah, so I actually entered in grade five, which was a while ago, but I'd say the admissions process was really comprehensive. We did like written exam, and I think like interview as well, and also just some team building activities. I think it really it's designed really well in the way that you can find out if you're the right fit for UCC, and they can also find out vice versa. And it's not just about purely academics or purely um, some aspect. It's like very holistic. So that's something I think was really great. Yeah, I guess first reason I just say like support. I think the support at UCC is really unlike anywhere else I've been. Like no matter what you're facing, the academics can be rigorous, but like there's always the teachers and your peers to support you in whatever way you need. And even like in your personal life, um, I think there are a lot of support networks at UCC to help with that. Two, I definitely say the community, like the connections you'll build at UCC and like the people you get to know will be very powerful and very meaningful in your life. Like you'll make lifelong friends there. You'll get to know some really great people and really have great experiences that will help you later on in life. And three, I'd say like uh, training for university or like even your career, because like the curriculum and the extracurriculars, the skills that you develop from them are very important in like the real world and like real life as well. I think just having those skills really differentiates you later on in life and will just help you grow as a person a lot. So I definitely recommend going to UCC.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.